Hello, welcome to Easy English at Home YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna teach you the difference between the word ago and before. Ago and before, two easily confused words. Today, we're studying them in details with examples. Let's start with the word ago. Ago tells us how long before the present time something happened. How long before the present time. So in this case, it refers to the past time and it gives us specific information. For example, I was in New York 3 days ago. How many days ago? 3 days. So here we have specific information and it refers to the past time, right? Next example. Did you get here an hour ago? An hour ago. So again, a specific time. Well, what about the word before? When and how do we use it? Well, I made a list for you, a list of 4. So let's have a look at the first one. Before means at any time before now. And it is used with present perfect tense in this meaning. Look at this. I have been to China before. Here, we don't know when exactly. So there is no specific time, but it means at any time before now. Another example. Have you been abroad before? Have you been abroad before? So here we see the present perfect tense use, right? Have and the past participle form of the verb. Second one. Before is used with past perfect tense to count back from a past moment. Here, to count back from a past moment. Let's see the example. I was very nervous. Why? Because I had never flown before. It was my first experience. So, I had never flown before. Number 3. Well, before is also used as a conjunction connecting two clauses together. Look, you should wash these apples before you eat them. Before you eat them. Next example, I had washed those apples before I ate them, right? So here we used before again to connect two clauses. Next example, and this is the last one. Look, we use before also as a preposition of time. So in this case, it's really simple. Look, I cannot meet you before 5 p.m. Before 5 p.m. Another example, I always go for a walk before breakfast. What about you? Before breakfast. Are you ready to practice? Look at the sentences here. Complete the gaps with me, choosing between the word ago or before. Let's start. We should stop shopping now. We spend all our money. Before we spend all our money, okay? Number 2. It was my birthday 3 days ago. Giving us a specific past time, right? 3 days ago. I will be there before dinner. Before dinner. And number 4. Which one is correct, do you think? Before she left, she gave everyone a present. And the next one. I had to finish this paper before Friday. Yes, before Friday. Another one. I received this email several days ago. Yes, several days ago. And the next one. Can you call me back? Call me back. When? Before 5 p.m. Before 5 p.m. please. Next one. She was in the garden 10 minutes 10 minutes ago. So one thing that I want you to see here is that the word ago is after the time expression all the time. Look, 3 days ago, right at the end, or you say 10 minutes ago, several days ago. But for the word before, it's different. Yes, it comes before the time expression, before Friday, before dinner, right? Or before 5 p.m. Are you ready for the final practice of the day? I've got 6 questions for you. We will read them together and I want you to answer the questions for yourself. Give true answers. I will do the same. Let's start. What do you usually do before breakfast? Well, I usually brush my teeth before breakfast. What about you? Number 2. Where were you 15 minutes ago? I was in class 15 minutes ago. I was in class 15 minutes ago. What about you? Number 3. What were you doing an hour ago? Well, I was teaching an hour ago. I was teaching a group of elementary students an hour ago. Next one. When did you last write an email? Well, I wrote an email 2 days ago. What about you? Have you ever been abroad before? Another country, a different country, right? Yes, I have. I've been to many different countries before. And the last one. Where were you before 5 p.m. yesterday? Well, I was at school before 5 p.m. What about you? Let's have a look at today's keywords and phrases. We have learned that ago tells us how long before the present time something happened. So, it refers to the past time and gives a specific time or date. For example, I was in Istanbul 2 weeks ago. We also learned that before is used in 4 different cases. Number 1. It means at any time before now. In this case, we use it with present perfect tense. I have never smoked before. Number 2. It is used with past perfect tense to count back from a past moment. In this case, it means earlier. For example, I was very excited because I had never been abroad before. Number 3. It is used as a conjunction. It connects 2 clauses. For example, you should wash these apples before you eat them. Number 4. Before is also used as a preposition of time. I always go for a walk before breakfast. Thank you for watching. You can find the practice files for this lesson on the link in description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye!